We again arrived to Tuesday during this week, and that means that there is a new EW livestream to look through. And unfortunately, I basically have no news about anything other than yesterday a Xbox hotfix did drop, I think. I mean, I've barely heard anybody talk about it, but according to their social medias last Friday, they did say that 11 a.m. on the 13th of September, which was yesterday, there would be a hotfix for the Xbox. And I'm pretty sure the only thing that fixed basically was to those of you who has lost or gained some of the reserves and DLCs that you either had paid for or hadn't paid for and all of a sudden had access to in single player, that bug has been fixed. In terms of fixing anything else in the game, nada. That little bug fix or hotfix didn't actually fix any of the bugs or anything. They did say on the live stream again today that they were working on resolving the issues with the slow motion running around, especially on the Xbox, but I've heard quite a few of you PS4 people have the same issue as well. And I know that I'm not producing a whole lot of content these days, especially not producing a whole lot of content around Call of the Wild, but hey, there's just not really a lot to report, unfortunately, because things takes a lot of time for it to actually get sorted out, and they did actually update the known issues list from the Hunter Call of the Wild with a lot of the console issues as well. It's basically the same list that we've gone over quite a few times. I did include it here if you do want to pause and read it, but there is nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that we haven't really discussed in previous videos and such. You can always stay up to date with this list as well on support.thehunter.com, I think it is. There is like, you can go and choose if you want to figure out what's going on in the Hunter Classic or in the Hunter Call of the Wild. And obviously, as I'm mainly covering Call of the Wild, that is what we're focusing on here. But it's a long list. It's right here. Pause if you want to read it, or jump over to the website and check it out yourself. And with that, that is basically what I have to cover so far. I really do hope that we're gonna have some news on how to get most of the issues fixed. I have a feeling that a lot of people have by now somewhat given up on the game because there is just not a lot of chatter going on. There is just not a lot of people asking for it anymore because people have just gotten to the point where, well, we got disappointed again, even though they tried. And unfortunately, I don't know what it's gonna take to turn this ship around anymore. Is the game actually in a place where you think it could return to former glory? What do you think EW should do moving on from here? What can the company do to regain the trust and the hope from the players? They basically lost most of their community as it is right now, and it is so very clear both on the Facebook pages, on Reddit, on Discords. There's just not a lot of people who has faith anymore. What is it gonna take? Do you have any bright ideas how this could potentially be turned around, or you just gonna be sitting around waiting for Ultimate Hunting or one of the other hunting games to turn up and hopefully make something work? Because a lot of people think that this company might be in a little too deep at this point. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so very much for watching.